he fights at.
He's at 185.
Yeah, he fights at 185. So you have to go to 205. Yeah.
So he has to go up 20.
Yeah.
To see if he could do anything against Jones. And if he's going up 20, that's going to be a hard fight for him.
Mm-hmm.
Jones would be easier for him to go up to heavyweight because he said he would like to fight
Miocic.
Stoppage, whatever's his name.
And what may happen is because of that, because DC's waiting on Miocic, but if Miocic doesn't think, DC probably going to retire and stuff because so like they're saying like, you know, John Jones is doing this. So he could really, like, it looked like he retired him, like he took his last fight and stuff. But we'll see what happens. But I think it's a nice card. It's going to be good between that kid. That kid seems...
Dominic Reyes?
Like, the one thing I noticed with him, he doesn't seem scared. I've seen other guys, but the thing is, once you start fighting Jones, it's too hard to figure that guy out.
Once you close the door on that cage...
Yeah, he's too long, and it's like... In order for you to do damage, you got to get inside to him. But he's very, like, far away. So it's hard to, like... He doesn't get, like, caught that much, you know?
Yeah. So let's see how that goes today.
But this kid is, like, tall. The only thing he don't got the reach as Jones.
He really doesn't.
Yeah.
Jones has every technique down that you need to be a champ. But like you said, hopefully this kid, Dominic Reyes, could do some damage. And show him what's going on with those two pieces he has. The ham and cheese, or if you call it the 2-piece with no fries. Other than that, what we got?
One thing I wanted to ask you, since we were talking about the Super Bowl and the NFL. I know this will never happen, but it would be cool as a fan if it could happen, but it will probably take long. What I was thinking, I was like, what would be cool is if they could do 2 out of 3.
What? The
Super Bowl.
Like in basketball?
Yeah. It will be hard. Because how can, like, sometimes in one game you can't really tell that team is better than the other team.
So the team has to play 3 games.
Yeah. To, like, really tell, like, this team is better than the other team.
How are we going to do this, though?
I know.
Because, you know, in basketball, when they play the best, you know, the 7-game series, it's either 2 games, rest for 3, play 2.
Yeah.
So they're just running. They're not hitting each other.
No, this will probably have to be a 3-week stretch.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Hell no.
I know I'll be the worst commissioner, but...
Hell no.
Like...
You would lose ratings.
But wouldn't that be cool to have 3 Super Bowls?
No.
I would love 3 Super Bowls.
It would be good, 2 out of 3, but you have to do it within a 5 days.
That's too much on their body.
Oh, well, bring in the scrubs. Bring in the scrubs.
But you can't do it like... Maybe you could do it within 10 days.
Dude, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yo, that means they don't recover.
They recover one day.
Damn. Shit.
And they all get played in the same stadium.
Yeah, it has to be the same stadium.
Yeah, no flying.
No, I would like it to be home versus home.
No. Now you're really going to take 3 weeks. I will stop watching football if they do that.
No, that would never happen. That would never. It would never possibly happen because it's just gonna put the players. The players go through so much in one game. Like those guys.
It's like every other.
But
sport,
as a fan,
baseball,
they will make so much money.
Baseball and basketball.
3 Super Bowls.
Baseball and basketball should do the same thing Super Bowls do. 1 game.
But they will lose money.
I know, but that should be cool. Like, why you need 7 games? Let's do 1.
Because you need to determine who's the best.
1 game will show you.
You can't really tell.
If you can't beat me in 1 game, that means you suck.
Not really, because there's sometimes your team could get beat. How many times has happened? The Giants could be fucking 10-2. I remember I had you guys on a fantasy football pool like years ago. I think the Giants were like 6-0, or they got off to a great start. They were playing the Seahawks, and the Seahawks was whack. Seahawks were like 2-something. Of course, I picked the Giants and they lost. That doesn't mean the Seahawks are better than the Giants.
Yeah, but...
Oh, excuse me, people.
The playoffs is basically showing you who's a better team.
Yeah.
So, if you beat those... Like, Kansas City beat...
New England?
New England?
Mm-hmm.
No. They beat... It was the Titans.
Baltimore. They beat Baltimore.
They beat Baltimore Titans. Then they got to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right there, it shows you, okay, that's the best. That's the best team.
Yeah.
Same thing the other side.
I agree.
So if you do a 3-game within 5 days,
yeah,
and no planes, no nothing,
yeah,
or do 7 a week in a week,
yeah,
1 game, 2 days rest, 1 game, 2 days, and then the last game, boom.
All right, yeah, I can see that.
You don't need no training, no camp, no nothing, because you already have 2 weeks off before the Super Bowl, right? So now you got a week to win 2 games.
Yeah.
If you can't do that in a week, win 2 games.
Well, somebody has to.
I know.
Yeah. Unless they both win 1 game each.
Oh my
and then
God.
they tie.
Now you added too much Vince McMahon.
I just fucking...
Vince McMahon's added too much now. Fucking
Yo, the XFL,
XFL over here.
Woo!
Sheesh.
Yeah, no. But I was just wondering. I was like, damn, that would be cool if they could do 2 out of 3.
But
for the fan, but it will be sucks for players.
They won't make too much money because then the commercials won't cost as much because it's not.
They'll make money.
But they'll still make money. But the commercials are gonna be like, yo, normally you would charge me $5 to $10 million to be on a 1-day thing. Now you guys 3 days. I really don't need coverage.
People would still do it because so many people fight for that. The NFL will go, oh.
The way they should do it,
they'll do like whoever can't pay $10 million, $5 million, you get game 2.
Yeah,
whatever.
that's what I was about to say.
And then game 3 is gonna be the most important game, if it happens to game 3.
Yeah. So how about if you pay for game 3?
Yeah, I know.
No refund. You get no money.
Yeah,
back.
you only pay if your ads run. If they don't run, you don't get paid. But yeah, no, that shit would be crazy. And the NFL will make money because they'll have like 3 sold out games.
Families will go broke.
3 sold out games.
Families will go broke.
People who are real fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the father of the family. We're not going on holiday vacation this year. I'm going to Super Bowl.
It's like you're not
looking at the kids go to Disney.
You gotta predict. You gotta predict like when it's the World Cup and you want to see your team play.
Yeah.
Do you want to watch them in the first round, or do you want to watch and think, oh, they're gonna make it to second stage, and you're gonna not go to the first few games because you think they're gonna make it to the second stage?
I don't follow soccer that much, but I will do the first, of course.
Yeah, because your team is already playing. It's the first week. Yeah, you're hyped. It's a month-long World Cup. Yeah, you have the stages. The first.
But I wonder, do the tickets sell different from? Yeah, no, the price has to be the same. It's just the first one sell out faster.
Oh, the first one sell out faster because you don't know if your team's gonna make it to second round. Yeah.
So a person can't buy the first ticket; they try to get for the second one.
Exactly. Yeah. So by the time the team plays the second or third game, let's say for example Colombia, you're already thinking, oh shit, they're ahead in points. I already know they're gonna make it to the second round, but you don't know what team they're gonna play, so you just go, okay, I want to buy the tickets. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you're already calculating. If we won the first 2 games, we got 6 points. We need to either tie or win to get another 2 to 3 points. Whoever has the 2 teams that get the highest points are gonna move on to the second stage. We got 6. Everybody else got 2, 1, whatever. We know we're gonna go to the next one. So let me buy the tickets now. But everybody thinks like that. Like shit. It's like.
Where can you buy tickets though for that? I'm just
for World Cup? Yeah. You can buy tickets right now.
It's in 2 years, right?
Yeah, it's in 2022. Oh shit. It's in Qatar.
And they're selling tickets already?
Yeah. Oh, you just got to make sure your team's gonna qualify because I think they're gonna start qualifying teams is in this summer. They start playing like games.
You won't know. You could just buy a ticket for one day, but you won't know that you're gonna watch your team though.
Well, you just got to make sure. You got to wait till your team to see what team qualifies. What group your team's in. Yeah. So if it's gonna be Group A, Group B, C,
so they have to qualify first.
Yeah.
And then they do. Okay.
Yeah, but then you got those casual fans that don't care. They just want to go to the World Cup.
So they just buy the ticket.
Like me, when they come over here 2026, of course I would love to see Colombia in the finals. But the rumor is that the final game is going to be at MetLife for 2026. Yeah. So I would love to be there. Don't matter if it's fucking France versus fucking what other team, whatever you want to, Netherlands. Yeah. I don't root for any team, but whenever am I going to say I'm in the final game of a World Cup?
What happens if your Colombia doesn't make it because they lost to Peru, and then the last game is Peru?
Oh, fucking Carol. She would love this scenario.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I would just go.
Yeah.
Or that ticket that I bought, I'll sell that shit and make quadruple of what I pay.
Yeah, yeah.
Because soccer fans don't care. They don't play around.
I think because Super Bowl, there was a whole thing in my office between my company's a lot of Europeans. So because Super Bowl is happening, they were putting like, GIFs or GIFs or whatever. And of course, the US fans were saying, oh, a sport like this, and it shows like, a soccer guy faking.
Yeah.
Like he got hit, and it shows like a guy crushing somebody. So then they were like, oh, you Americans are so funny. I think Super Bowl gets 100 million people who watch it or something. They were like, those compared to the Europe is 500 to 600 million. I was like, damn. And they were like, mic drop. And I was like, holy shit.
No, it's world.
I know.
Football is trying to go to world now.
Yeah.
That's why they go play in London and go to Mexico and they're they have those fans out there. You know what I'm saying? But you can't compare. I'm not even talking about like a World Cup game.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about like a regular
Practice.
European League
Yeah.
soccer game.
Yeah.
Those games get more higher rate, independent who's playing also.
I want to excuse myself. After your point, go into...
It all depends who's playing, because they're saying where Cristiano Ronaldo was playing for, I believe was Real Madrid, they were getting the highest score ratings ever. Then he switched over to an Italian team, which is Juventud, and they were purchased TV rights. The ratings was going up just because Mr. CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo, was playing for that Italian team. So enough about the soccer. We're going to give Lee some time. He stepped out. But I wanted to get into TV shows and new movies that I've watched or I'm in the process of watching. One of the shows that I've actually finished watching or started watching again is season 3 of The Sinner. If you guys haven't watched this, it's on the USA Network. It's pretty good. All 3 seasons have nothing to do with each other, but it's the same detective, and somehow they're always talking about the case he did on the previous season, but they'll just say one thing and on to his next case. The first case that he did was with Jessica Alba, and she had killed somebody in plain sight at the beach. She stabbed him to death, but eventually, little by little, you get to find out why she did it and stuff like that. Season 2 of The Sinner was based on a murder that happened with a cult, if you want to call it a cult, and a little boy, which he was involved, and the cop was investigating everything. And now season 3, which was the first episode on Thursday, it was a car accident. Shows you how it happened, who was involved, and now the detective has to find the clues and figure out why this crime happened. So if you haven't given yourself a chance to watch the show, please do. It's a pretty good show. It's called The Sinner. When this show first came out, it was supposed to be just a one-off, but it became so popular that now there's a season 3, and all the cases or the investigations have been good so far. A movie that I watched recently was called 21 Bridges. It's with the what's his name? The Black Panther character. I think his name is, man, I can't remember his name. But he's the Black Panther. he's a detective in this movie. 21 Bridges. 21 Bridges is because there's 21